I'm not going to jail.
Woo! It's about to get heated. I'm about to go in. Let's go.
55 NLX C55. It's in a white sedan for the equipment. Read the back. Hey man.
How you doing?
Can you step back in the car for me?
I'm finna go get some food.
No, you're gonna sit down.
That's what I'm finna do.
You're gonna sit down.
I know I got one headlight.
Sit down.
Bro,
I'm telling you to sit back in the car. Mister, send me another. Sit back in the car. You're gonna go to jail if you don't sit back in the car.
It's about to be a problem. Because he finna to do something. I don't know what he finna to do other than to go eat, but he finna to have a problem.
I'm not going to jail.
Well, that encounter went bad pretty quick. In less than 30 seconds. Hey, remember the rule. If you don't comply, you will be charged with resisting arrest.
Regardless of what you got going on.
Sit in the car.
I'm not going to jail.
You're not going to jail?
I'm not.
Well, that's just not true, DC.
You're not going to jail?
I'm not. I promise you.
You're going to sit down and put your feet back in the car and close the door.
Tell me to get out anyway.
You don't understand and see how this works, huh?
The best way to ruin your night, if you're having a good night, is to tell the police, I'm not going to jail.
I do know how.
So if I tell you to sit back in the car, that's something that you do. This isn't a debate. Do you understand?
How you doing?
Swing your feet back in the car and close the door. Your headlight's out.
Hey, I told you that.
Yeah, so you don't think you can just go inside?
That's what I came here for. I came for some food.
Okay. You got a license on you?
The officer doesn't directly ask him for the license, but he is asking for the license. By saying, you got a license on you, we all know what the officer means. Display that license. I'm asking you, but I'm asking you indirectly.
Yeah, I got a license.
Okay. You got any weapons in the vehicle? No? Okay. So this is the last time I'm going to tell you to swing your feet back into the car.
But why is that such a problem right now?
I'm telling you
You finna try
because
to talk
I'm
to me
conducting
anyway.
the traffic stop. To swing your feet back in the car.
Now what? Now you finna talk to me.
Stop talking
anyway?
for a second.
No
Stop talking for a second.
Oh man, you're not finna.
Stop talking for a second.
I'm for some food. I'm really hungry.
I don't know, man. We slipping.
I don't care if you're hungry. If you do not listen,
Care about no traffic.
stop talking for a second.
For real.
If you do not listen to what I am telling you to do again, I am taking you to jail. Do you understand?
What's up? What's up?
Do you understand? Do you have a license on you?
I told you that already, and I'm not going to jail. Stop saying it.
Where's your license at?
In my pocket.
Young man says he's not going to jail. Let's see if he knows better than the officer.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I'm not going to jail. I promise you that.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I'm not. I told you that.
Do
no,
you
I don't.
have-
I answered your question. You asked me the same question.
Where's your
I
license
said
at in your
no.
pocket?
In my pocket.
Okay. You got any weapons in the vehicle?
I'm not answering that anymore. I already said no.
What's your problem?
I'm hungry. That's what I came here for. You pulled me over here.
Shut up. Shut up.
I seen you turn around. You got somebody
Yeah,
else.
I passed you because you got no headlight
I
out.
want to talk to him. I want to talk.
You don't decide that. You're gonna get out of the car if you don't
Like I said, I
stop.
don't want to talk.
Are you gonna listen to what I'm telling you to do?
Are you gonna listen to what I'm telling you to do? But I don't want to talk. But you.
Okay,
I'm not going
what's
to
the
jail.
problem?
So don't even start.
Are you gonna
So don't even start.
Are you gonna give me your ID?
I don't want to talk.
Are you gonna give me your
I
ID?
said it's in my pocket 3 times.
Are you gonna give it
I don't want
to
to
me?
talk to you no more.
Are you gonna give it to me?
Give me your ID. I want to talk to you.
No, that's not how it works. Are you gonna give me your ID?
I don't want to talk to him no more.
Okay. Okay.
You are really dumb.
I'm not going to jail. Regardless of what you got going on. I'm not going to jail. Regardless of what you got going on. I'm not going to jail. Regardless of what you got going on.
You are really dumb. You are really dumb. You are really dumb.
Short bus Johnny.
Get out of the car. Get on the
Where y'all
ground.
doing all this? Bro, hang out. Put your hands back. Hang out. I'm not I'm not going on the ground. What is he doing?
You're not giving us your ID.
It's in my pocket. I told
When you're not giving it to us, can you not listen to him?
How does it help to make troubles heavier by bemoaning them? Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens, as it actually will. Then your life will flow well.
If you would have just gave us your ID, it would have been a different story. Let go of the keys. I'm sure we didn't. I just asked you for it.
Whoa. What are you doing?
Dude, keep moving.
I swear to fucking God. Y'all better train up.
No,
Ain't nobody asked me for my ID. You just said, do I have one?
Okay.
You telling me to listen to you?
What else can I say? The young man, He's just not that bright. He's just not one of the sharpest pencils in the box. A little stupid.
You can't tell me to get out my pocket, did you?
Turn back towards the
But I don't give a fuck about none of that. You abusing your authority right now.
No, we're not. You're just not listening.
Yes, you is.
No, we're not.
Ain't nobody tell me to get out my pocket, so
All right, dude, it's not our first day.
Relax.
I don't give a fuck. Drop what's in your hand. Just drop what's in your
Put it
hand.
in my car. You not finna put it on the ground? I put this in my mouth.
Let go of it so we can put it in the car. You got any weapons or drugs on you?
Start asking the same question. If y'all gonna search my car, ask me that. I told him that no 3 times. Like,
Okay.
you keep asking the same
All right. Well, we're
thing.
gonna search your pockets. So it'd be great if you told us what you had.
See, look what y'all doing. I came for some fucking food.
I'm not looking. Well, I'm sorry you're not cooperating.
Yeah, whatever. I don't give a damn.
Yes. Grab his phone. Just put it on the hood. Right there. Tell him we got 1:15.
Don't got nothing.
Where are you going to jail now?
No.
You keep talking, man,
I'm going to jail for it.
and you shut the fuck
Resisting
up.
not giving us your
you
ID.
6 times to
So.
sit back in the car too, and you didn't.
What are you talking
Took you 6 times
Oh,
to
you
get back in the
weird.
car.
We're not weird. You just don't listen.
Nobody was resisting. What are you talking about?
Yep. That's not listening. What I'm telling you to do is a lawful order.
What are you
That's resisting without violence.
You weird as fuck.
Can you get his website?
What's this food? How is that? You never told me to get my ID. You asked me, do I have what I said?
Well, if you also step,
I asked you just now.
After you step out of the car,
You're not talking.
you got to step
What are
out
you
of the car.
telling me? Actually, I'm
Just
not in
now
the
I asked you
car.
for ID, you're
Yo, why are you
not
lying now?
Just now.
Listen,
It's all on body camera.
everything's on camera.
Everything
so
is
relax.
on body camera this entire time.
But he asked me 3 times. He
I asked you 6 times to sit back in the car initially.
when I got back
And
in
you did.
the car, and then when your boys got you started getting bold.
Nope.
Like, what you talking about? I got back in the car.
You were here the whole time.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Put
Can you
my
check
stuff
this?
back to me. What are you doing?
You're sitting in the car.
We're gonna let you bring your wallet in the car.
You're sitting in the car.
Bro, I can't for some food. Look what y'all doing.
Okay. Well, maybe if you listen, that'd be a little.
What are you talking about? I didn't resist.
Sit down and swing your feet in.
Bro,
Swing your feet in.
I'm not going to jail.
Swing your feet in.
Please put your
I'm
feet
not
in.
going.
I'm gonna pull you to the other side if you want to swing your feet in. You're gonna go in one way or another.
That's weird, bro. For real, like.
So I'm assuming he wouldn't listen to you at all.
He got out of the car. It's like he's going inside, and he's just standing there. I told him like 6 times to get back in the car, and he doesn't. And finally, he sits down. I see you swing your feet, and he goes, "I'm going inside to get food." I said, "No, you're not." He goes, "I didn't do anything wrong. I'm going inside to get food."
Right.
So I say, "Where's your ID?" And I'm asking him where weapons are. And he goes, "I'm not answering questions. I already told you." So just now, I asked him in front of you, "Let me see your ID." He goes, "I'm not talking." I said, "Let me see your ID." He goes, "I'm not talking."
Okay, well, they have resisting. It's simple as that.
I'm just telling you. Well, it smells like marijuana.
Yeah. So go ahead and help them search the car.
Okay. Do you have a medical marijuana card? You want to answer me?
Bro,
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
Outside the car.
Nope. You want to talk to me or no?
What?
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
No.
Okay. Your vehicle smells like marijuana.
There's no reason that.
Okay, well I'm going to search it because you don't have a medical marijuana card and it smells like marijuana.
Everything's open.
No.
No,
Resisting.
So when I got here, he wouldn't. Yeah.
That's what? It smells like weed. He's got all the...
This comes out.
Here's a gun. Found the gun.
How old is he? What the hell is that?
It's caught for it.
Is it a 45?
No, it's 40.
Turn the air down? No, I just turned your lights off because they're blacking. I'll stick it on.
Sorry.
Keep it on me like I got a cigarette.
Alright, here's the deal, okay? I'm going to read you your rights real quick before I ask any questions. You have the right to remain silent. And
Here's something for your mental Rolodex. When you recognize a law enforcement officer and he thus gives you a lawful order or command to comply with, if you do not comply with his lawful order, that is considered under the law resisting.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney with you prior to, during, or after any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney and desire one, the court will appoint one for you. You may stop the questioning at any time by refusing to answer further or by requesting to consult with your attorney. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you? Yes or no? I can't hear you from inside the car. Yes or no? Yes? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to answer questions or make a statement at this time? No? Do you not want to talk to me? I'm asking, do you want to talk to me or not?
You haven't talked to me at all yet about anything. I already put handcuffs on me, put me in the car, like I already said.
Do you want to answer questions or make a statement at this time?
About what?
About tonight?
You need to tell me what went on. Like,
Yes or no?
did y'all find anything on y'all search? Why am I going?
Well, I'm going to ask you about that, but I need to know if you understand what's going on first.
I don't, because I don't know why I'm in the car.
Okay, so having those rights in mind, do you wish to answer the questions or make a statement? Yes or no? Okay. So I found containers, drug paraphernalia with marijuana residue inside, and a little bit of shake. You smoke, okay. Found a gun and 2 magazines. Do you have a concealed carry? Okay. I'm not saying it's illegal to have.
I know, but if you would ask me this, I would.
No, we're not doing that. We're not going to act like you were acting all compliant to begin with. What I'm asking you is, you're allowed to have a gun. You're allowed to have a gun. Well, I'm just asking you about it. Okay.
What I'm saying, though,
So you have a lot of cash in a safe in the trunk. You have gun.
it's mine stuff.
Okay.
Like,
You got 2 magazines.
everything's legal.
You got 2 magazines.
I don't even understand why y'all open my.
Drug paraphernalia is not legal. Drug paraphernalia is not legal.
Hey, do you want him to ask the question before you start talking, or do you just want to talk over him? Because how it works is he asks a question and you answer it, not you continue to speak. Because you said you wanted to talk. You said you want to know what's going on. He's trying to explain it to you, but you haven't shut up yet.
I'm going to jail.
You just, where are you going to jail for? Resisting without violence and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Hey, Negro, come here.
There is drug paraphernalia. Those 2 containers that have marijuana residue inside of them and a little bit of shake in each one, that's drug paraphernalia.
You also had a couple of roaches in the car that have marijuana in them, a little bit of shake in the car.
It's illegal to have drug paraphernalia. Yes, it is, sir. It's a misdemeanor.
Shut up, shut
Did
up,
you say
shut
it's
up.
not illegal?
I didn't say it wasn't.
He asked if it was legal. The reason you're going for resisting without violence, when I'm trying to explain it to you before I take you to jail for it. Do you want an explanation? Do you want an explanation? Do you want an explanation for why you're going to jail? I'm trying to tell you. Yes or no? I'm trying to tell you why you're going to jail so you don't act like you don't know why you're going. Do you want me to tell you?
We are no longer able to change a situation. We are challenged to change ourselves.
You over, right? I initiate the traffic stop because your headlight out. You knew it was out because you jumped out of the car and said it was out. Hold on a second. Let me explain it to you. You can talk after I'm done. I will let you. See, you're focusing on being hungry right now. You don't seem like you don't understand what's going on. You hopped out of the car. I told you several times to get back into the car, and you leaned up against it and said you were going inside to get food. If I'm on a traffic stop, I was giving you lawful commands to get back in the car, and you didn't. After several times you finally did, wouldn't sit back in all the way like I was telling you to, still propped the door open like you were going to do something or leave. And then when another officer finally got there, you kept saying, my license is in my pocket. I said, you're going to give it to me? You said, I'm not talking. I said, you're going to give me your license? You said, I'm not talking to you. You failed to ID yourself. How would I have been able to do that when you kept saying, I'm going to jail? We're not going to act like you were all compliant now that you're going to jail. That's not how it works. Everything was on body camera.
I'm not worried about the body camera.
Everything.
At the end of the day, I know I wasn't doing nothing real too crazy. Like, all I said,
No one said what you were doing with crazy, but you weren't listening.
I just wanted to go in and get some food. That was my whole purpose of even coming
Hey,
outside.
how old are you?
22.
Okay, so you're old enough to know that when a police officer stops you,
Yeah, but y'all do this
Hold on.
anyways.
hold on.
Every time I get
Listen,
stopped,
I'm not listening to that crap. Just listen to what I'm saying. You're old enough to know that when a police officer stops you, you cannot just get out of the car and do what you want. And if you didn't know, now you know.
I'm a person.
No one said you're not a person.
Exactly.
I walked up, was respectful to you. You wanted to hop out of the car and act like that. That's up to you. You made the decision, though, to not listen to what I was telling you to do. No one said you cussed at me.
jail.
And then when we touched you, when we grabbed you to tell you what was up,
If I did that to you, how
you wanted I wouldn't commit crimes in the first place.
I didn't commit a crime.
I wouldn't. You did. That's why you're going to jail. You think I'm making it up out of thin air?
Listen, you might not want to. It seems like you're choosing not to understand what you're being told. Fact of the matter is when you get pulled over by a police officer and a police officer gives you a lawful command to do something and you refuse to do it and you flat out say I'm not going to do that, that's resisting. You're going to jail. Okay, so you might not have cursed this officer out. You might not have been rude or disrespectful, but now you know.
Okay, but besides all that, why are y'all going my safe and have all my
You didn't have a medical marijuana card. That's what you told me, right? You don't have
There's
one.
no
And your
weed.
car. Hold on.
no weed
Let me explain it to
I
you.
smoke.
Let me explain it to you. Your car smelled of marijuana. Regardless of you resisting, I was going to end up searching your car regardless if you didn't have a medical marijuana card. Because it's reeked of marijuana. You can literally see the shake all over the floor. Let me explain it to you. Do you want me to answer the question? Then stop talking for a second. Or else we're done. I'm going to roll the window up. I'm allowed to search the vehicle to look for said marijuana. Yes, I can. It's in the vehicle, right? Your backpack, your bag in the, your little fanny pack in the front seat, your bag's in the back, your safe. I'm allowed to search the vehicle. Well, there
Everything
was.
inside your vehicle, whether it's closed or locked, anything that is closed, we're allowed to open and search through it because your vehicle's being towed because you're going to jail.
The only thing I couldn't is you've zip tied the center console, so I can't get into it.
Why you don't have money?
So,
Why y'all have my money? Why can't they stay?
what do I have your what?
My money. Why can't they stay?
Because it's going to be towed. Your vehicle's going to be towed. So to make sure that nobody at the tow place steals your money or takes your guns, I'm going to take them with me and they'll be at the PD for safekeeping. I'm not taking them from you. I'm taking them for safekeeping because you're being arrested. The tow truck cannot take that money, the earrings you had in the safe, and the gun, and I'm taking the magazines with it in the holster. I'm not taking them from you. When you get out, if you're allowed to, you can come get them from the PD. Not saying you're not allowed to have a gun, but I can't have it towed with the gun, so it's got to go to the PD.
Well, we're not going to leave that large amount of cash like he said in the car because, Lord forbid, we leave all that in there and tomorrow you say, oh, my money's missing. It was the cops. It was the tow truck driver. It was John Wayne. So everything that you saw us take is going to go to the police department for safekeeping. What's that?
So do you? But do you?
You're right. Hold on. You're absolutely right.
Do you want to explain? So, do you want to explain? Because you came out of East Stewart, right? You don't live in East Stewart. So what were you doing over there?
Huh?
I'm just staying at
You were staying at a family's house? Okay, where at?
If me explaining is not going to get me out of it, if I'm still going to jail, it's not going to tell me.
Do you not want to talk to me anymore?
I mean, I will, but if I'm still going to jail regardless.
I'm just asking you why you were in East Stewart. That's why I'm asking.
I've been staying on it.
Okay.
You see, I got clothes in my book bag and stuff.
Okay. That's all I was asking.
I came out here to get some food. I was really at the crib watching them.
I understand you wanted food, but that doesn't mean that you get to leave the traffic stop. That's not how it works. When I stop you, I am lawfully detaining you until the conduction of my traffic stop is completed. At the conclusion, then we're done. Until then, that's how it works. Now you know for the future not to do that if an officer stops you.
You know what I'm saying? Did you find anything like
Did I find anything what?
find anything major?
Major? That's subjective. That's a matter of opinion.
I'm sure if we started scraping all the shake together, it'd add up to something.
Not smoke.
But I'm not doing that to you. I'm charging you with what you clearly had. Paraphernalia and resisting an officer without violence. Because you definitely made it worse when you try to buck on us and you won't let us put handcuffs on you and you're fighting us over here by the car.
No, I think the most intelligent thing that has been said here in this conversation is you said that this could have had a completely different outcome, and you're 100% correct. It could have.
If you
All
had,
you had to
if
do
you had
was
stayed
listen.
in the car, I would have given you a warning. If you had no medical marijuana card, it's probably going to search it regardless. You're lawfully carrying the firearm.
I'm still going to be hungry. Like,
You would have been given a warning. You could have gone inside. You could have already gone inside and gotten your food. That was your choice.
you know, every time I get pulled over, it takes an hour to 45.
Fellas, we took another L. I don't know, man. We slipping. We took another L. That's all I can say. We took another L. So, yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to give special thanks to all the YouTube channels whose footage I use under the Fair Use Act. The links are provided in the description box below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to their channels.
I'd like to give a shout out to all the good officers doing their jobs. I'm Wise Words Spoken, and I'll catch you on the next fade.
Oh, this hot slow.